Hello everyone, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music as a musician myself. Welcome. Today is a special video. This is going to be a request from multiple people. Terry, Conor, Cloud of the Maela, and the great DreadCookie. This is the return of Monster Hunter World. This one is Monster Hunter World Iceborne. And we're listening to the entirety of the Fatalis Medley. And just before we get started, two things. One, I'm going to see the intro to the fight, which is a couple seconds long. And then I'm going to check out the 18-minute medley of this, I guess, huge fight. So I'm actually kind of excited for this. Monster Hunter fans, I know, they know how I feel about this game, but We'll talk about all that later. Still have never played it though, so if you're new, hey. But in the meantime, let's start the intro, and then I'm gonna skip, and then I'm gonna move over to the other one. So I'm gonna try to just not hear, anyways, whatever, who cares? Let's check out this intro for some context. Okay, I believe this. Sorry to cut the immersion, but now this is where it actually starts. So let's go. Damn, that thing was crazy. Fatalis Battle Theme Phase 1. No footage though. Oh damn. So we got a huge dragon on our hands. I have a feeling this is going to be like an ambient powerhouse. It's 18 minutes, so... I wonder if I'll be able to catch all the phases happening in real time. Might as well get comfortable. Just sounds like death. Hell. Thing is huge. I like how you can see the scale of comparison. So you definitely established the intro to the fight. It's very intense. A little chaotic. Song structure, it's kind of bouncing from place to place. Phase 2 is about to start. Percussion? I think. Oh, okay, so it's a subtle... Oh, the image changes. Okay, cool. Damn. That looks horrendous. Damn, dude. I can feel my skin burning. There's nothing positive about... Oh, hand percussion. It's just pure tension. There's no nice melody. It's just pure destruction. It's pretty sick. I don't even know how many phases there are, but... Woo, violins. Okay. Okay, we're changing it up now. Honestly, this is like a unique experience for me with Monster Hunter. And I'll explain why later. Horns. A glimmer of hope, and amidst the chaos. That's not gonna last long, I'm sure. This is nice. Sick. Boom, 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 boom. Tambourine? Ooh. That was cool. How do you write stuff like this, man? This is like... I lost count of how many melodies there have been since the beginning. Probably 20. And they don't stick around too long. It's like they just kind of come and go. Which is fitting for a boss battle. You don't want them to know like what's coming, I guess. You kind of want to mix it up. I feel like this song really represents this character. Let's go. It's hard to keep track of everything that's going on. I can't even imagine, like, the explosions and fire and rocks and sounds going on top of this. This is sick. That's great. That was really cool because that's like the only moment the vocals let the music breathe for a bit. Everything has been vocals, vocals, vocals so far, which is fine. Dude, look at the background. Everything's just on fire. Ooh, that was... Oh, man. This is the shit's getting real part. Okay. Never mind. It's like a variation of the phase we just heard before this. Oh, so it's been a mixture of battle and mount themes? I don't know what that is. Okay. We'll ask questions later. This is crazy. Straight up, this is crazy. Flames are so hot, they started turning purple. This looks kind of extra. There's about a minute and a half of this. Let's just see what it is. Might as well. This looks like an older game. Did we go back in time? I'm confused. I have so many questions. Kind of sounds like the Superman theme motif. I believe my first time seeing footage of the game ever, besides the intro. I'm pretty sure. So that's something. Not too much longer. That looks like the... Is that Fatalis? This looks like a callback or something. Well, damn. We did it. 18 minutes. 19, technically. All right, let's collect my thoughts. That was, sorry, I just been sitting here for 19 minutes, gotta stretch and everything. Okay. So, before I get into it, this video is labeled a little interesting. The first part we heard was Fatalis Battle Phase 1. And then right after that was Fatalis Mount Theme Phase 1. Followed by Battle Phase 2 and then Mount Phase 2. And then at the end it says Fatalis Proof of a Hero Theme. And I've heard Proof of a Hero before. I do not remember what that sounds like. That was a while ago. I don't know why it's here. I don't know what it relates to. I don't know if it's like a victory song. I have no idea about anything about Monster Hunter. So now that that's out of the way, I'm going to be totally honest with everybody because That's what this channel is. When I heard that I had to do an 18-minute video of Monster Hunter, let me give you a little bit of history. I have nothing wrong with Monster Hunter. I don't mind it. But in the past, it's had kind of a... Early on in the auditorium, it had a rough history of songs that, to me, didn't do anything because they require more context than probably most games. It's just one of those games, kind of like your God of War, or your maybe like your From Soft games type of stuff. Like, you need to be in the game, experiencing it, and then you get that, oh crap, you know. That's why I decided to see that intro movie, to kind of get a glimpse of what I'm working with here. So when I knew that it was going to be 18 minutes, I was nervous. Let's say that. I was nervous. I didn't think much was going to happen, but I am proud to announce that I really enjoyed that, because I don't know if this is like the newest game. I don't know when this game came out. I don't know how many Monster Hunters there are. Again, I don't know anything about Monster Hunter. But I can wrap up the whole video with one word, which I'm not going to do. But there's one word that came to mind overall with the whole entire piece, and that is intimidation. The beast that we see, Fatalis, however I don't know how to say it. Obviously a gigantic flying dragon. And I'm pretty sure there's lots of dragons in this game, but something about this one tells me that it's kind of like a bigger deal than most. Maybe not, maybe it's a smaller one, who knows. But based on that intro, it really kind of gave me this like, oh damn, you know. So it was intimidating, you know. It's gigantic, it seems like a long fight, and it seems very difficult. Also, the other part of intimidation was the song. You know, I've been making music for more than half my life on different instruments, and I just can't fathom writing something like that. That's a special breed of human that can, and that's just one song out of the whole game. Who knows if they compose the rest of the soundtrack, but it's just the idea of making that, where the goal here is not melodies and, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about catchy riffs and hooky type parts or grooves. The goal here is to just freak you out and make you feel like you're being scorched alive. And that's what that sounds like. So I you know, just the idea of writing that sounds intimidating, and I've never done that. I've written stuff. This isn't about me though. I'm just saying from someone who has experience doing it. You know, I've written moods and settings and et cetera, but never like a distinctive palette of emotion that is meant to provoke this scenery, to get this feeling out of you. And that's its own talent. So based on all these things, that's kind of why I actually really enjoyed this one. You know, I imagined fighting this thing and how crazy it is, and, you know, I imagined hearing all the sound effects and whatever is going on. It sounds really, really exciting. I know I never thought I would say that with Monster Hunter. But, you know, when I checked out those original Monster Hunters early on in the channel, I hadn't really played games for years. I played like here and there. But for the past year or so, I've been playing games again that I've been streaming. And I'm kind of getting that like context feeling again. Like, oh, I can imagine hearing that like during game. I'm starting to get that feel. And I can imagine like being so like let's say I'm like really into the game, and then this comes on, I would just be like, oh my god, what is this, you know? I necessarily wouldn't remember the song per se, but I would remember the feeling it gave me and the monstrosity of the ambience that it gave off. I'm willing to bet that fans of this song don't even know every melody that's in it because there's so many. You know, it's just more about the feeling that it gave you and the, you know. Of course, I'm sure there's people that know the song from beginning to end and hear it every day. Who knows? Please let me know what the whole battle mount thing is. I don't know anything about that, so let me know. I wrote a couple things about each individual, I guess, movement, if you want to call it that. The first part, off the gate, the song was really huge, big, gigantic, evil energy, very strong choir as well. The choir was kind of everywhere in the song. It was just kind of, it seemed to be like the more important part of this track, where the kind of demonic choir that was going on. The strings were really aggressive. They were like the kind of attack type strings. Da, 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 da. And then we went on to the second part, this mount, I guess. The percussion came in now, so it has a little more of a drive. And at this point, this is when it starts getting, I wrote down this because it's just what I got from it. I don't know if you guys have ever been to like a theme park, like a Disney World or something like that, or someplace that just has like an attraction type ride. Not necessarily a roller coaster, but like just kind of those like really immersive type rides. That's what I got from like this second section. It felt like, just imagine that. Imagine there's a Monster Hunter theme park. Someone make it happen and give me 5%. But you know, like just that, like you're sitting and then whatever's going on around you and you're rocking around and then you hear that. That's the feeling I got from the second one. It was really cinematic and thrilling, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Then we entered phase 2 of the battle. And it did change here. It got slower. There's more of a... It actually was probably my favorite part of the whole thing. Is it's more melodic now. There's more room for the instruments to breathe a little bit, so the choir kind of dies off for a bit. And we hear some cool melodies with the horns, the violins, of course. But mainly, I just really liked that it was a break from the rest of the like 12 minutes that we heard prior, because it was just nonstop energy and death for all that time, and then it's finally, you know, maybe giving you like a false hope that you're winning or something like that. So I like that. That was cool. And then the second mount, I guess, I didn't really hear too much difference here. It picked up a little bit, but for the most part, it was what I heard prior. I don't think I caught anything new, to be totally honest. Maybe a tambourine. I don't really remember. At that point, I was, 16, 17 minutes in, so my brain was starting to get kind of just like... But, and then the end, I am almost willing to bet that is not part of this at all. And this might just be like a fan-made video. And, which is by Dreadcookkie, by the way. Because the ending seemed totally off. It just... it looked like older footage. It looked like a callback. It looked like a thing for fans. So over here, I'm just like, huh? Well, you guys are probably like, oh, cool, But I have no idea what that was. I don't know if that was related. It said, what did it say? It just says Fatalis Proof of a Hero. I'm going to have to listen to Proof of a Hero that I heard before. But I don't remember that at all. And I don't know if that's like a common song in the series. Overall, I'm very glad that I can now get a little bit of a better perspective on it. It would have been cool to see the whole fight. But, as long as just with that first intro movie part, that was enough, like give me that scale of destruction. Just, it gave me enough to kind of like put me there. Well, the most it can, at least. Overall, Monster Hunter is cool. It's definitely, but I still stand by what I said earlier, and that's basically, you got to play the game, And I'm saying this as someone who's never played the game, but as someone who's played games similar, I think you got to play the game. You got to, like, hearing it is one thing, but experiencing that, feeling that dread and just torment and length sounds like a long boss battle. I mean, that's where it really starts to... I feel like this song brings both negative and positive reactions out of you. Like, you might get, like, PTSD, like, oh my god, I can't remember that fight. That fight was horrible. But it also gives you the feeling of, yeah, I beat that thing. I'm willing to bet that's what it gives you. Like, it gives you that satisfaction, like, yeah, I conquered Fatalis type of thing. That's my impression. That's my reaction. God, I've been talking for 30 minutes. My throat is hurting. Okay. Thank you to a lot of requesters for this one, man. So thank you, Terry, Cloud of the Maela, and the great DreadCookie, and Conor. Fatalis Medley. Monster Hunter World, Iceborne. I don't know if I've done Iceborne before. I don't know, but that was cool. That was definitely one of the better ones, and one of the longest. I'm glad I heard the whole thing though, because yeah, it was a complete package. Anyway, my voice hurts. Let me know everything about this game. Let me know just everything. Just tell me what you guys do, because the comments of these videos always people just go ham with all their knowledge. So by all means, thank you to the requesters again, and thank you to my Patreon members that you see here supporting me. Thank you so much. It really does mean a lot to me. Thank you to my Platinum members who also support me, and they get priority in my request, which is a very, very, very long list with a very, very, very long wait time. That is Kevin, Patrick, Terry, who requested this, Vanadel, Callanan, Gardelaine, Mushamiri, Justin, Knox, and Triedge 101. Until next time, dudes and dudettes, my name is Jesse. I'm going to go drink some tea and not talk for the rest of the day. My name is Jesse. I think I said that already. Take it easy, Monster Hunter fans, and everyone else. Peace.